It's getting closer and closer, Harvey.
It is, man. It's getting scary. I woke up this morning like, what's the day? It's already Wednesday. But it kind of threw me off, man, because I think the game was Monday, so you think it's a Sunday. Then you wake up Tuesday thinking it's a Monday, and Wednesday you think it's a Tuesday. But anyways, I hope everybody followed me on that. But yeah, I just felt weird.
What I think is weird, right, is that how many Niner fans there is, man. They just came out of the woodwork, man.
They did. They did.
I mean, I know of two people that we graduated with, right? One of them, I don't know, but I mean, he I guess he became a Niner fan. Like I remember him becoming a Niner fan like sometime in high school. But the other one, I remember me and you and some other some other guy, we would argue with a Niner fan, like in the seventh grade, I think more specifically, uh, and out of nowhere, Harvey. I don't know about you, man. Where you're currently at, but here in the valley, dang man, we got a bunch of Niner fam.
Really? In the valley?
Yeah, man. All I've been seeing is bang bang. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the? Is that
Oh
even
well.
a thing? I'm like,
You're in Cowboys country, man.
what's going on, Adam? Where's your cat, man? How you liking it, man? That's what I want to know. What's up, fam? What's up, Jose? Yeah, you're late today, man. I was on time, man. I don't know. I don't know where you've been, but
They weren't plowing the fields today. The tractors, they're at home.
we got rained out on, right? Let me see. Anything on TikTok? Look,
Oh,
bang
they said
bang 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 49ers. Yeah. So I guess that's the thing. Is they're no longer 49er faithful. They are bang bang gang, right? Or
I
the
don't know.
McDonald's McGang bang, right? Which means a hot and spicy with a McDouble
Oh, is that what it
concoction.
is?
Yeah, it's an actual concoction. They basically put the sandwiches together. I was feeling for you, bro. Oh man, this is so awesome. But let's get right into it, man. Hey, shout out to those Cowboy fans in Cali on TikTok, East
For
Side.
real.
Man, that I bet you it's tough being right now specifically. Pretty sure it's tough because I mean, regardless, the Niners are from the Cali area. I mean, it is what it is. But hey, shout out, man. You gotta wear your star, man. We're loud and proud. Yes, sir. Ward all day and major props. Again, shout out to you and Javi, man. Hey, you got it, Adam. We appreciate you, man. Well, let's get right into it, man. So we are getting closer and closer, Harvey. And I mean, we talked yesterday. Everybody voted. They want to talk about defenses, right? Obviously, we know what the Cowboys defense can do. We saw it on Monday, and is it fair to say, Harvey, that Cowboys defense has been has been consistent, especially these last four games of the season?
They really have, man. But I think the biggest difference was on Monday. For them to actually, come up face to face with them receivers, man, kind of, I don't know, man. It's weird that they actually did it.
It
You
felt
know, I was like, oh man, this is kind of, but it all made sense. I think they didn't have a choice, Jerry. I don't think you had a choice, and I think that's why Izzy was elevated as well because he's so long. And as you can see, I think he had two batted balls. So I mean, I think he's a scary matchup, especially his speed, his length. Even if he gets beat by a little bit, man, that length he can always. That ball better be thrown perfect. I'll tell you what, because if not, he's gonna bat it down or intercept it. So, no, I like the scheme. I like the way they played. I don't know if it was me or watching the game. Didn't the Cowboys seem like they? I feel. You know who I feel sorry for? Godwin. He
I,
was getting punished every time he caught the ball. I've never seen the Cowboys this whole season play like that. They were like flying they've always flown to the ball. I get it, but not in the magnitude they did it on Monday. I've never seen them like that. Everybody was hustling to the ball. They were hitting people, man. I'm telling you, Godwin, I'm sure he's probably in the tub of ice every day since that Monday, man. because he was getting hit hard, and you could see his reaction on the sideline coming off the sideline. Am I wrong or am I right?
No, you're absolutely right. And I'll even go a step further. Where's Mike Evans? Because I don't hear him chirping anymore. He was, that mofo was right here, man,
He
chirping.
was.
So somebody's asking about our stream. What software are we using for our podcast? So we, because we think about, Harvey and ourselves. We don't think about, what I'm saying, like we're not gonna tell anybody anything, right? Because this is our stuff now, man. Like, what I'm saying, the pizza is huge for us, bro. Like, is it famine thinking? What's the right terminology? But anyways, the streaming service is called StreamYard. You can actually do it. You could do it for free, but if you do it for free, you only get 30 minutes. So you, of course, whatever you can afford, obviously do it, and good luck to you and your podcast. Hopefully it's a Niner one, and the gang bang can be there, or whatever it's called. I don't even know anymore, man. Look, Jose, please. I was waiting for you, not waiting on me, right? I said it wrong. And he wore that all day. Adam says, I want Parsons to mix it up, attacking from both sides this Sunday. He didn't have any sacks last year, and now it's burning him inside. Let the lion eat, man. So we like what we're seeing, especially what you said, right? Let's just kind of emphasize that real quick, and then we'll get to Michael Parsons in just a bit. But like you said, for the longest we had been talking about this, right, Harvey? We've been saying these corners are playing off, that they're not giving anybody time to get to the quarterback. These quarterbacks are releasing the ball in less than under 3 seconds, which it became public, and every team started doing it, and they started getting success against this defense, and the sacks had gone down. So for us to see that so late in the season, I mean, or just to see it just happening, how much joy did that give you? I mean, honestly, I mean,
I think it would give anybody joy to talk about, man. Why don't we do these things and they actually do them? That's a big deal, man. Like, I, I just knew. I think at the time Brady had the fastest release, right, in the
yes,
NFL.
he still does 2.4.
Yeah. So that just goes to tell you, man, like they did their homework. You're not going to win if you just let them release the ball that fast. They're not going to win. So you have to. Sometimes you have to do some things that are very uncomfortable that you don't feel comfortable with to win, man. And that's what they did. They played very well, but this is a whole different team, whole different week, and I'm just excited to see what I kind of have some ideas. Um, but man, we're here to talk about defenses, right? And we're
Yeah,
here to talk about the Niners defense. And
but just sometimes we just gotta get some certain dialogue out. You know
no,
what I
I
mean?
got you, I got you.
And there was one, and I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it. I had seen it on like Twitter and stuff like that. It wasn't directly directed at us, but I saw somebody take a shot at us, right? Um, and they said that we were supposed to beat Tom Brady. And you see, I didn't think that, you know what I'm saying, the peeps that we know, I didn't think they would take a shot at us. But obviously, we had to kind of talk about that real quick. I mean, what do you tell somebody when they say we were supposed to beat them because their team's record wasn't a winning record, and Tom Brady's 45 years old. What is your response, Harvey?
they weren't saying that before the game.
It's simple.
Because let's just be simple about it, man. A lot of people were like, "Man, this is Tom Brady." And respectfully, it's true. It's Tom Brady, man. You never know with that guy.
You never know.
Uh, but I had a feeling, man. I felt different than I did last year. This is just a different team. It really is, man. Now those waters are about to get tested too. They're about to get tested. It's gonna be a hell of a game, man. Um, the way Kellen Moore called the game, and then the way our defense, specifically our defense, played. I'm gonna say it. Anybody can say what they want. I don't think Purdy's seen a defense like this, and I'm not just saying it because I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm saying it because it's the truth. He has not seen a defense like this. So it's gonna be very interesting, man. Very, very interesting.
Well said. And I think we'll get into Brock Purdy in just a few, right? Because we've seen some things, and we'll definitely give credit where credit's due. Hey, he's a rookie, Mr. Relevant, and you know what? He's relevant right now, man. And he's divisional round. They took care of business, and they're divisional round, and it feels like the rivalry wants to come back. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it looks like the NFL's gearing for it because we're going to play them next year in Santa Clara in the regular season. So it looks like this rivalry is just it's only the beginning, right? And it started with last season. But let's go ahead and jump into the 49ers defense, Harvey. And if you can, I know that me and you actually were tackling this project together, and so we understand exactly what they run, right? So if you can,
Whew. Try to explain it as easy as I can to make it
yeah,
simple.
yeah, like if like let's just make it simple, man. I mean, what is so special about this defense that the 49ers have? I mean, obviously they've been number 1 for a while. They've been able to stop the run. They've been able to keep the actual passing down. But before we get into it, let's get caught up with some of these comments real quick because it looks like some people wanna. You can take care of the ones on TikTok if you see anything good,
Okay.
and I'll read out the ones on YouTube. This real deal says the rest period is not fair between these two teams. One plays Saturday evening and the other one played Monday night. And we're all shrugging our shoulders on this one. It is what it is, but obviously Mike McCarthy has his team ready. I love his response to that. And that's what I love is that the team is on board. They're all on board. Everybody from the offense to the defense, they're all on board. They know that, you know what, we're not going to sit down and cry about it. So it is what it is. Unfortunately, Cowboys should have, taken the division, and we had to speak about that. Jose Ruiz, I had a guy on Facebook that wanted to argue that Diggs doesn't need to tackle because Prime Time didn't tackle. You can't compare the two at all. Your thoughts? That's a good one. We'll talk
So
about
what
that.
was that? Diggs need to tackle because primetime didn't tackle. You can't compare the two at all. Your thoughts? Ah, interesting. Dig does need to tackle. I don't care what anybody says.
And he
He
and he did. I mean, he has the ability to do that, right? So I mean, could it be an injury? It's very possible. Is there an
I ju-
injury that maybe he's not telling people about? Because we saw him. Remember that one? It was before Dak came back. It was that one tackle that, man, he really laid the hammer down. You remember that? What
yeah, I do. I do
it was
remember.
in the
I
it
don't
was on
know,
the it was on the
but
sideline, man.
as lately he's been
Yeah,
dodging, man.
he's
I
been
don't know what
dodging.
it is.
If it's an injury, I hope it's something that can be repaired, right? Because obviously he's good, but I don't know, man. He's very confident. Maybe he's just being selective, but this is not the time of the year to be selective, right? But I will tell you this: the one thing with Dion is Dion had that blazing speed, right? And he was a playmaker once he got the. What's up, swag?
Swag, you ain't got the answer. Swag,
What's going
you
on?
ain't got it.
Look, we got some Eagles on TikTok. Man, good luck to you guys, Eagles. You guys gotta get by the Giants first, man. First and foremost. You guys go and handle that. Don't we're not saying, oh, we'll see you in the divisional round. We're saying, hey, let's get focused in on the 49ers. Real deal. I would hate to see our defense without Diggs. He he's the best cornerback we have by far. I think he's the best cornerback right now in the NFL, period. I'm saying coverage wise. Because he literally turns into a wide receiver. Softest hands that I've seen in a corner in quite some time. And that goes on. I say that I think his hands are probably better than Jalen Ramsey's. I think.
Ah, Jalen Ramsey's suspect now, man. I don't know about him.
Anyway, he used to lay the wood down, man.
He's still a good player, but something I don't know what happened to him, man.
He got paid.
That's probably what it is.
He did get paid, man. And you know what happens when any player gets paid and you're not holding your end of the bargain? What do? I mean, it's no longer fans,
You know
man.
what? He might not even be a Ram next year.
It's true. It's very true. I mean, yes or no, Harvey? It's not only fans that call out players when they're not doing their end of the bargain. It's now mainstream media calls you out for doing that.
Yeah, they do for sure, man. For sure.
Jerry, us as Cowboy fan haters are always moving the goalposts all the damn time. The greatest of all time is going to beat y'all. Then we win. We were supposed to win since they are old and not that good. Man, you know what? You're absolutely right, man. I wish I had like a illustration to move the goalpost, man. If I did, man, I'd post that sucker everywhere, man. Uh, Robert Renteria, what up, fellas?
Welcome, Robert.
What's going on? Welcome to the stream. He goes, Diggs play like trash Monday. He needs to step up his game up, right? And not the way he played Monday. Go and see the tape. He was horrible. Somebody's a tape guy. You people who turn on our players for one bad game or a couple of bad games are really stupid. I wish I could stand next to you while you do your job. I would give you hell.
That's funny.
It is
That's
funny.
funny. I like that.
Me too, man. I
I
mean,
guess I guess that's why it's called the real deal.
yeah. I mean, it is what it is, right? What did it say? Riggs. I don't. Is there a player named Riggs? Riggs ain't even top 10 cornerback. Interesting that you say that because mainstream media would actually acknowledge that he is actually a top 5 corner, even top 3 corner right now in the NFL.
That doesn't make sense.
And somebody said Slay is a top 5 cornerback at the age of 32, 33.
I don't know. I'd kind of agree with that though.
Did,
Slay,
didn't
I think Slay's a top 5 cornerback.
didn't CD Lamb hand them their assets to him? I mean, I'm just
Yeah, but I'm saying like I think who's the number one cornerback then in the NFL? I would venture to say it's probably Sauce or Woolen.
I I'm hesitant to giving it to a rookie, but I really like this rookie.
Hesitant? The Sauce?
Sauce is good, man.
You can't be hesitant on that. I'm
Sauce is
sorry.
Sauce is good, man. He's really good. He's
That
really
dude is unbelievable.
and it's his rookie year, Harvey. I think he got all pro. Didn't he get all pro this year?
Yep. Yep. Number one.
It's crazy.
I don't know. I think Diggs is for sure top 5. But man, it's you're talking about Woolen. You're talking about Sauce. Who's the other corner from the Seahawks? I forgot his name.
Oh,
Kobe.
Kobe.
He's pretty good too.
Yeah, I like him. He's one of them.
I say probably Slay. Man, it's tough. I don't know. That's a hard. Cornerbacks are kind of hard.
I will say this. I like Slay. I think Slay. He's always had that. He's always been fast. He's always been one of them fast guys. But with Slay, obviously Slay has his tendencies too, just like
Yeah, he
everybody
does.
else. It's hard to put a corner at number one. That's why, I say you can probably put Trey Diggs as up there as one of the top corners, if not the top corner in the NFL. A lot of people can. I see both ways. Yes, I don't like the fact that he's not tackling. I mean, if you need to tackle, you need to tackle. Plain and simple. What did Chuck say? We ready for this Sunday? We are not scared. We are not so scared.
So
uh,
scared.
Lamb is a top 5 wide receiver. Damn, I like it, man.
Yes.
Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Question for both of y'all: are we winning Sunday? What do y'all really think? And yes, he actually wants to agree with Lamb.
So this is the thing about Sunday, right?
That's a good question. We'll come back to this one.
This is it's hard, man. This is gonna be a hard game. Um, I guess you'll find out on Sunday when I give you my prediction. But I'll tell you what, man, this defense after watching the film, it is scary, man. They are so disciplined. Like the only real time they were not disciplined was against the Raiders when they just kind of but the Raiders, and I'm not going to say the Raiders, Josh McDaniel was very smart on what he did against that team. Man, that dude is so smart. It's unfortunate the Raiders had a record like they do because That guy schemed it up so well against them. Um, but we'll see. I kind of have my ideas what the Cowboys are going to do, and if they do, it's going to spell trouble, man. But they have to do the things I'm going to say. If they don't, we might be in a world of hurt. But I will tell you this: I try to find something, a weak point on that defense. Right? It's really hard. The only weak point that I could find is the secondary. Other than Ward, and I like the safety. I don't even know how to say his name.
Tafunga.
Tafunga. He's great, man. He kind of reminds me of Palomalu. But other than that, like they've been suspect on that and the safety and the corner, the opposite side, man, it's not good. You could tell like their secondary is not good, man. Um, but they get covered up a lot by that pass rush. So we'll see, man. But I have my thoughts and you'll get my breakdown of it and we'll go from there.
It's so funny. Look, I have to like skip all the rest, but why is Jerry wearing red? Why, bro? Uh, it's just I'm trying to give the Niner nation some bad juju. You know what I mean? Like, so it's a ritual thing. So I got to get that out of the way. Uh, Harvey, great point, man. Let's get into his defense. I know the comments are gonna get behind us, but I left the start where we left off, so we'll get to the comments. This defense, man. When you say disciplined, what is it specifically about the defense that you say they are disciplined in?
They really like when I say discipline, whatever the responsibility is, they stay with it. They try not to get tricked with all these people coming across and going deep and all that. They literally stick to their responsibility. They don't move from it. And when you do that, man, it's hard to beat a team like that. You kind of almost have to trick them, right, in a way to make them seem like they see something, but it's not it. And it's hard, man. The only reason I say that, the easiest way for me to explain it, right? They run this defense, and I want people to understand it, but they run like a palms defense, they call it, right? And it's almost like cover four, almost like cover six, but they run two different coverages. It's weird. They'll run like a cover four on one side and a cover two on the other. Very, very weird, right? But the idea is with all these passing games nowadays, they're almost running like if you think about it, a cover six, almost, right? Um, but there's different responsibilities. They kind of cut the field in half or three-fourths. And man, they stay disciplined in their spots. The only thing that I can think, like I said, their secondary sometimes gets exposed. But I think the only way you're truly gonna beat the Niners is running the ball. If you can't run the ball, you're gonna put yourself in a vulnerable position. But what I've seen in film is if you don't get your hands on those linebackers, it is not good, man. Those defensive line take up double teams for them to hit the hole faster than you can think. So what I saw was I think if you run that play hard play action and bring people out, I think that's where they have problems. But I'm telling you, man, it starts with the run. If you let those guys double team and they don't get to the linebackers in the second level, it's his game over. So I think that's going to be very key is getting to the linebackers with the linemen, man. I think that's going to be very key because if not, you're not going to be able to pass against these guys. So
I love it, man. It's very informative. What you said. I believe it makes sense too, right? Because today we saw that Vic Fangio was actually in the 49ers house today interviewing for a potential replacement defensive coordinator position. And when you look at that kind of stuff, it just lets you know that they may lose the Miko Ryans on the offseason. He might get a head coaching job, and that hey, good for him, man. He really deserves it, Harvey. But getting back to it, Vic Fangio wasn't he the one who basically I don't want to say he invented it, but he's the one who brought that cover six to life, right? Because he knew that how to adjust to how the NFL changed the rules for offenses to operate, right?
yep.
And literally you can draw a pass interference easily after 5 yards. But going back to what you said, also, I think the discipline is they don't give the offenses any kind of pre-snap at all, and so that's kind of hard because they, like you said, they're disguising their defense, which, like you said, it's a cover six, but they're giving you either a cover three or cover two look. So what do quarterbacks instinctively try to do? Run the routes that they know will
Yep.
work. And this 49ers defense, the reason they have so much success is because they disguise it, they don't move. And then of course, when it all comes down, they all get to where they need to be. And what do you have is you have a quarterback literally checking the ball down, and they literally are all running to the ball. So definitely, this defense is really unique. It's very nice. I like it. I think that if I think if anything, I think if Dan Quinn does get a job in the offseason, I think the Cowboys should maybe take into consideration about bringing Vic Fangio into town. And no wonder Sean Payton wants Vic Fangio, right? I was so kind of hard headed, like I was like, "Nah, I don't like Vic Fangio. He likes to run a 3-4." No, Vic Fangio knows how to adjust on the fly, and that's exactly what he is. Is he's a supreme defensive coordinator in this league. So obviously, we know exactly what the 49ers defense is doing to teams, right? And how they're able to get the success. A lot of it is coming off of Tufunga. Tufunga is a perfect safety for for that specific defense because of his discipline and how fast he is, and he's a secure tackler. And he's the only one actually on that secondary you can trust to do his job. Like you said, that secondary got burned by DK Metcalf, man, and it's it was just he sold that route. He got the corner to turn. He thought it was a fade, I guess, and DK just burnt them. So obviously you can see it's not impossible to pass on them. Even Kenneth Walker was able to beat Greenlaw for that touchdown, and he just took the right angle. So obviously speed, you got to match speed with speed. Am I correct, Harvey?
Yeah, for sure.
So that does that mean like a heavy dose of Tony Pollard would maybe shake up this defense?
It has to be Tony Pollard, man. I
Damn.
don't know. I don't know. Look, I'll say this as much, and I think me and my brothers talked about it too. I love Zeke to death. He's lost a step. Let's just be honest, right?
It's I
But
can't
I'll tell you
I
this.
can't deny it.
I'll tell you this though. I'm gonna be honest about Zeke. Sometime either this week, next, whatever week, we're gonna need Zeke's running style at some point. Is it gonna be this game? I have no idea. It might be. It might it might be a mano. Let's just run down the middle and he see who's a bigger man, right? But I believe that we're gonna need Zeke at some point
I
in the following weeks.
I love it, man.
So
I think you're absolutely right. I think definitely the question though, right? The question is what Dak are we gonna get, right? Especially against his defense. And I'm pretty sure what we've been seeing and hearing is that this team wants revenge from that playoff exit from last year. Let's get to the comments, man. Obviously, you got the breakdown for the 49ers defense. Now it's not rocket science. It's just they're
they're disciplined, man.
very disciplined. They're not going to show the quarterback any pre-snap reads. So you need to get your wide receiver running like this, moving pre-snap motion. Offensive line, don't move. Don't get that penalty for offsides, and see, what I'm saying, see who flinches first, right? And I guess that's the only way to really crack the code for this coveted 49ers defense. But let's get right into some of these. Somebody said the Jets have two top corners in the NFL. They do. After he wins a ring this year, we can compare him to Prime, baby. He's talking about I guess is Diggs the new look at this. Is this hamster ball the one that was cracking our code, right? I had
It
to hide
was,
the
man.
I had,
He's pretty good. I'll give him
yeah.
credit.
Hey, round of applause, man, because he actually came on the stream, man. So, but I mean, Brock Purdy is already better than Dak Prescott. You know what? Hats off, bro. Like, you know what? Hats off to Brock Purdy. He's an impressive young man. He's a rookie, Brock Purdy, though, and I love this because I didn't get this is not mine. In fact, I'll let Harvey take it away. What did Ram say about Donovan McNabb and the Dak Prescott when they asked us to compare the two, right?
Yeah.
What did he say specifically about Donovan and of course from Dak? So you can
Just
kind of help
just
answer
that
as well.
Donovan was already a passing well, he was already in a passing team with the Syracuse. So that's all he did really. He passed a lot, like a lot of yards. And that's what he came in as a passing quarterback. Dak didn't. Dak didn't do that. He barely threw the ball in college. They ran a lot of option, a lot of veer runs.
RPO.
That's the majority. Yeah, RPO. Um, and Brock Purdy is a passing quarterback. He came from a passing team. So I mean, that's what I'll put it at. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
And also this is my thing too. Um, you also got to think about this. Sometimes some players fit the perfect scheme. Honestly, they really do. And Brock Purdy, I believe, he fits the perfect scheme. But I also you got to give credit to Kyle Shanahan, man. Kyle Shanahan knows how to protect this rookie, man. He really does. By motions and dumping off the ball to McCaffrey. I mean, who wouldn't love to have McCaffrey and just dump it off and go like 80 yards? You know what I'm saying? But I'll give him credit as due. When this guy got pressured, man, he found ways to throw the ball and get the ball in people's hands. Um, but I will go back too, man. I always give credit where credit is due, but I'm telling you right now, Brock Purdy hasn't seen a defense like this. I keep saying that. And it can go both ways, but he hasn't seen a defense like this. So what happens if the Cowboys do stop the run? Purdy's
it's
gonna
on,
have
it's on
it's
his
all
shoulders.
Purdy.
It's on his
Yeah.
shoulders.
So we'll see, man.
And just to kind of emphasize, Tom Brady at 45 years old has the fastest release in the entire NFL of the football. So just keep that in mind. So, I'll tell you this, if Brock Purdy is starting next year, then yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and crown him better than Dak. I mean, because I mean, shoot, but they got a dilemma, Trey Lance or Brock Purdy, and it's never good when you have two quarterbacks. What's the old saying? When you have two, you have none, or
But
what was
this is
it?
my thing. I don't want to take this any longer, but the Niners are in a situation because they gave up a lot of capital for Trey Lance.
They did.
And for him not to start next year, because in reality, they have nowhere to go with Trey Lance. Because they're gonna be like, well, we want two number ones. Yeah, okay, dude. We'll wait till you release them then.
Mm.
Nobody's gonna give up two number ones for him.
And
Like,
you're gonna make a what was he the third pick a backup?
yeah. So it's tough, man. Don't get me wrong. I would probably start Purdy next year, but that's hard to swallow. That you spent all those first round picks and capital just to get Trey Lance and be a backup.
So Brock Purdy's Mr. Irrelevant, Dak Prescott, fourth round draft pick. So, Trey Lance for third pick overall in the first round. Swag. We want the 49ers. Let's go Cowboys, right? And then he goes, "Bro, Purdy's not better than Dak. You tripping?" Yeah, well, that's we were trying to compare that. We're trying to compare. He's not directing that at you either. He's responding to hamster ball. The hacker hamster ball. Are you all ready for Sunday? Oh yeah, we got this. Oh, why Jerry wearing the red? Excuse me, Brock Purdy is already better than Dak. That street bum Prescott. Aw, why are you doing that to Dak? I laugh out loud. That was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Heard today that the Niners were going to try to take away Pollard and Schultz, and that we need to attack their middle and run at Boza to make him tired.
I agree with that.
Dude, I'll tell you this, man. That defensive line. That's the thing with that defensive line. Not only that, but they get the push, man, on the
They
offensive
do. They
line.
do.
Hey, but shout out to Foots the King, man. He does a lot of draft content. I've been following him for man, quite some time since COVID, pretty much. And he's also a Cowboy, but he does more draft content, man. But he specifically said the Cowboys drafted Tyler Smith specifically for the San Francisco 49ers. So, I mean, I'll tell you this, go back and watch Tyler Smith in his last game. He looked sharp, man. He looked sharp. So, what do you part of the podcast? Okay. If O line can hold up, Dak can eat up the secondary.
I agree, man.
Damn, man. If he
I
can stay,
agree. I
if
agree.
we'll get back to my question a little bit. Let's go Niners. All right. Go. You can go. Half of our Cowboy fans, I hate all our hate all our players. Man, you're absolutely right.
What does he
It's
mean by that?
I guess because you know how some people actually don't like certain players like Trayvon Diggs because he doesn't tackle, or Dak because he has inconsistent he'll have an inconsistent game. He'll have three good games and then he'll just throw up an egg. I guess he's saying like you know how internally Cowboys Nation kind of turns their back on Cowboy players.
We expect the best.
It comes with the territory, man. A lot of us were born into this championship year, so Dak, the street bum, Prescott will never win a Super Bowl. Prove me wrong.
You said never?
That's a good one, man.
Hold on. Let me screenshot this.
Uh, we
I got to
will
screenshot
we
this.
will find you.
I got to get my receipts. There you go. Got it. Never win a Super Bowl. Got it. We will see, hamster ball, if you are right.
And look, somebody on TikTok, Brock isn't better than Dak. However, the weapons he has is more plentiful than Dallas. So you can tell he's not a Cowboy fan, but definitely. Robert,
That
go
that
ahead.
is true. It is true. He has a point.
I mean, it's kind of hard, right? You got they struck gold with Elijah Mitchell. He fits the scheme. He fits their running scheme. So they struck gold with him. They, heads off, great job. That player personnel that they lost, man, they lost him for a reason. That's why he's a GM now of the Tennessee Titans. Oh damn, man! Can you imagine all those players that he's gonna be bringing into the Tennessee Titans? That's what they really needed, man.
Yep.
Is somebody to open up that Tennessee Titans hood and just go ahead and start adding the parts that they need. I think both teams are going to show up to play. It's going to come down to play calling on both sides, and I believe it was Mike McCarthy who said it's going to come down to whoever has the two biggest plays in the game.
Yeah, I agree with Robert, man. It's 100% true. Like, we can sit here and say, oh, my team's going to win. No, my team's going to win. We're going to, dude, these are two very good teams.
Very good teams.
Like, you got to admit, man, this is going to be a hell of a game.
It's gonna be a fun one too.
And, obviously you're going to say your team's going to win 100%, but you can't deny the other team, man. This is just like, I think, was it Jose or Adam that said it last time? It reminds me of the 90s, man. Just like the tension and just the like waiting for the game and just everything going on. Like, man, it feels crazy, man. And then, obviously the NFC East is dominating the playoffs. So, other than that,
Three teams.
three teams.
Count them
Just
three.
throwing that out there. But our schedule wasn't hard, right?
No, it was
Uh,
actually we had the third hardest schedule in the entire NFL. 49ers actually had the 15th hardest schedule, man. So it's been a tough year.
yep.
Eddie Alvarez. Huh, interesting. Is that a new one?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. What's up, Eddie?
What's going on, Eddie? Glad you're here. Dak winning on Sunday. I love it. It's a statement, man. I'm gonna give that one a little heart on there. We want the 49ers, bro. Man, it's true, man. Cowboy Nation and these players want the 49ers. It's crazy, right, Harvey?
It
Their
is.
secondary was ate up against the Seahawks, but Gino didn't have the time to keep throwing it. They had him for a moment, man. 17 to 16 and a half. Damn, they had the right game plan, but it just came down to just
I think if Gino doesn't fumble, man, it might be a different game.
it,
But that's what the defense does. You know what I mean?
and we can't be talking in the past tense anymore either. So they also have weak safeties. Well, Tufunga is actually the
Is that his name though? Tafunga?
this is his last name. Tufunga.
Hufunga, isn't it?
Why I just say Tufunga? It starts with a T, so I'm not a Niner fan.
It
So
starts with a H.
Hufunga.
Yeah, Hufunga. I thought you just said that because his first name starts with a T.
Yeah, I just making fun of him, to be honest. I'm just trolling. I'm
You're
just being
crazy, Jerry.
being a troll, man. They also have weak safeties. But I will tell you this: everything comes if he goes down, that's it. That defense is not going to work, man. I'm telling you right now. I miss the 90s. I never got tired of being the 49ers. Man, they did get us on 94 though. Oh, that one hurt. Oh no, well, yeah, 94,
94.
and then
Yep.
went into the 95, the Super Bowl. They did get us. Yes, Jose Pais. CD and Schultz will expose 49ers secondary. I think they're
I
gonna.
I want to go back to the guy said that want to stop Pollard and Schultz.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know. I'm not, obviously the game plan changes when it comes to you're playing a team, but I don't think that's not how they play defense.
Yeah, because then that would take out the whole discipline out of it, right?
Yeah,
Because
they don't that's not their defense.
I understand, but they do like you said. They split the field in half. One side they'll play cover two. They'll shade it like a cover two look, and they'll do a cover four on the other one. So it's giving this illusion, right? That it creates the illusion for these quarterbacks to get sucked into it, right? And then from there they kind of break off. But I will say this: you can kind of see sometimes how they are ready for certain situations or certain players. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're not going to break off their discipline though.
No.
That's why their defense has been rocking and rolling, man. So we were over here on.
Dak ending 49ers
And
season on Sunday.
what's up, brothers? What's up, Kendall? I'll see you in a few. CD and Schultz. Oh, okay, that's where we're at. CD and Schultz will expose the 49 secondary. I think that you're absolutely right. We've seen them when they start running, well, I've mainly seen Dalton Schultz running the over, and I see CD running or right. It's kind of hard, right? But they're basically running over unders, and that's kind of cool, right? How they are able to do that. Dak ending the 49ers season on Sunday, man. I love it, Eddie. Real deal. Honestly, I'm still pissed about 94 season. Deion Sanders should have been called for pass interference on Michael Irvin. Man,
That is true.
I remember that, and we have. I mean, I have that. I remember there's a TikTok I never released, right? But it is what it is, and you could see where he literally pushed off. 49ers played an easy schedule. Tell me I'm wrong. What's up, gang gang? Is Robert wrong?
No, he's not, man. They did play an easy schedule.
And Robert says the Niners will be exposed this Sunday. 49ers are overrated. Remember when I tried telling you that about the Eagles, and I got like hammered, and I was called a homer and whatnot. Uh, we've seen Aaron before, right?
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
remember the last name. I remember the last name.
Okay.
It sounded like that guy Jorski, the NBA guy. You fellas ready? We're 4 days away from the NFC Championship game. Well, it's not a championship game; it's a divisional game, right?
I think what he's saying is this is the NFC Championship game.
Oh, he's an Eagles fan.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because he's saying I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm excited for Sunday.
No.
Maher will redeem himself with a game-winning field goal. Oh, damn,
Oh,
that would be epic, man. From there, you'd be like, damn, you can't script this stuff any better than this, right? So that would be one of them endings. Our tight ends will have to help with Boza. Yeah, you're
yep.
absolutely right, man. We got I mean, he's the actual. I guess the way it is Tufunga helps out, with the flaws in the secondary with his discipline and how they use him on that defense that allows Nick Bosa to get to the quarterback in a hurry. I mean, you can't deny he's a hell of a pass rusher. So it is what it is. Uh, laugh a lot. Yes, I've been there. I've been here. uh, I told you he confirmed me that is not his first rodeo here with us. Giants will upset the Eagles. Oh shit!
I'm not gonna lie, man. I have a
And I
feeling the Giants.
almost
I
said
have
that.
a I have a feeling the Giants are gonna beat the Eagles, man.
That
I
would be
really do.
crazy. That would be a crazy situation, man. No, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm saying we're gonna win Sunday and advance to our first NFC Championship game since 1995. Damn, man,
But honestly, like what I was thinking, like this is the NFC Championship game.
it is.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like whoever wins this is gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Honestly, whoever wins on Sunday is going to Super Bowl. I don't think any of these teams can beat the Niners or the Cowboys.
I love it. I love it, man. I believe too. The 49ers right now and the Cowboys hand in hand, they're the two best teams right now in the NFC right now. And Eagles are pretty good. They're pretty good relatively, but we already gave their defense a 40 burger, you know what I mean? And we came away with that dub. So, well, one good thing out of the four NFC teams left, we beat the G strings twice and the bird ones once. I feel pretty good about that. Me too, man.
Yeah,
And they're
that's what I'm
all
saying.
and we're all in the dance right now, man. They signed a kicker for the practice squad. I saw that too, man. Cowboys did sign a kicker, man. So I don't know how to pronounce his name. Let me see if I could. I'll
What
get.
is that movie? What is that movie called where they have the Hispanic kicker, the Mexican kicker?
Oh, you're talking about
What is it called?
the one with Adam Sandler.
No, it's an old '80s movie where they're like, "Kika la pelota y todas las mujeres en el mundo te van a querer" or something like that.
I
What movie is that?
I don't remember that movie.
Anyways,
Let me see if I can pronounce this guy's name, man. These kickers, their names are getting so crazy. But you can catch us up though.
Cowboys Bills rematch this year in Super Bowl. What? That would be pretty cool. Y'all think? Ah, man.
But that
Look, I'm still stuck with this, man. Look, everybody can call me a hater or whatever they want. I really think Joe Burrow is going to the AFC Championship. I really do, man. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think that I think he's just better, man. I don't know what it is about him. He just has Patrick Mahomes' number. He has Bills. I don't know. And I think the Cincinnati Bengals defense is so underrated. So underrated, man. So I don't know. I think it might be Cincinnati, in my opinion. All right, Jose McGovern as a fullback can also be a huge help with Bosa. Yeah, for sure, man. That's why I liked the way they had the fullback. Also, I think McEwen was fullback, and Biotis was having trouble with Vita Vey, so they would bring the fullback and kind of chip him with him too. So I thought that was really creative by Kellen Moore. If Dak wins and plays bad, as I wonder what everybody is going to say. Uh, they're gonna say they got lucky. Probably.
Mhm.
That's probably what they're gonna say.
well,
I agree. Cowboys going to beat the 49ers. Okay. McGovern as a fullback. Okay, what you said that. Longest yard. No, was it the longest yard?
well, in the longest yard, it's because they had the little funny guy that wants to be the quarterback.
No. You know what it was? It was with Goldie Hawn. Was it Goldie Hawn?
Uh,
Wildcats?
I haven't seen 80 movies in quite some.
Wildcats. That's the movie. Anyways.
I will say this while I was looking for the kicker's name. I came across John Makata. So I really recommend if you love Cowboys content, go and follow these guys. These guys are insiders for the Dallas Cowboys. They spill everything like from interviews. They type it down for you. It's so easy to see. Turn on your notifications and boom, you're good. But look, this is what he said that this was on Cal Shanahan's presser. You know what? I'm gonna pull this, but this is from Kyle Shanahan's pressure. The way Dan Quinn gets those guys to move, they have some really good rushers. Everyone knows about Lawrence and Parsons, but there's not one bad one there. The way they stunt, the way they can create one-on-ones, there's a reason they're number one in getting to the quarterback from Cal Shanahan himself. That's respect, man. Respect for
Yeah.
respect. So Niner faithful. That's what your 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 own head coach respects the Dallas Cowboys. more than you guys do.
Yep. We have a redemption and revenge on our mind from a season Cowboys all the way. Yep. That is true, man. I think they want this. What the hell did he just say?
Is he talking about me?
I don't know. Oh, it said Wildcats. Yeah, that's the movie.
Oh
So it
damn!
is right. It is right. You're right, Javier. Burrow is better than Allen. Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. The principal.
I guess he was taking a shot
Nah,
at the movie.
I don't think it's a.
I don't
I think
remember
it's
Brian Stokes.
Jose's right. It's Wildcats.
I don't remember Brian Stokes. Do you?
Oh, Brian Stoke. No, wait a minute. Hey, welcome, Brian.
What do you say? What was his next response? Cowboys what?
Cowboys beat the Bills one more time. Oh yeah.
Man, that would be so nice.
Jose Wildcats was also the first movie with Willie Harrison and Wesley Snipes. Oh yeah, it was. They
Damn.
were in that movie. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cowboys are America's team. They're going to win another Lombardi Trophy and bringing another one back home to Dallas.
The chase for Sace, baby.
I hope so, man. I told y'all, Ahmad Bell. No, let me say it right. I told y'all. I told y'all.
That's the voice that
I told y'all. I even called the score.
did.
He did. Brian, don't forget Buffalo. It is got a good squad. Sergeant Cincinnati, but Buffalo playing in Buffalo. Rowdy fans, don't forget. Hey, man, Joe Burrow's smooth and calm, man. That it seems like nothing bothers that dude. There's a reason why he smokes cigars afterwards. Um,
He's smooth.
Dallas will be Super Bowl 57 champions. I think
Wow.
Brian's bringing us good juju,
I
man.
love it, man.
I like it. Ahmad Bell, we will win by 14 this week. Let me
Oh,
share with you guys why. Is that okay? That's the way he says it.
it is okay. Let's go. I want to hear this, baby. I'm fired up already,
I
man.
think Cowboy and Eagles will be in the NFC Championship game. Cowboys will beat the Eagles and Philly 35-14. Okay. All right, real deal. The Bills must hate the NFC East. They got beat by the Giants, Redskins, and Cowboys twice in the Super Bowl. I'm glad I wasn't born in New York to be a loser. Dang.
Man,
Real deal.
I thought TikTok was savage, man.
Woo! America's team is going to prevail once again. Let's go.
I love
At
it.
least not Buffalo. I'm waiting for a Mod Bell.
Me too, man. Don't leave us. You giving us that cliffhanger. Only we get to do that stuff.
I
To you,
like the fact that he asked. He's a very good gentleman, man. Is that okay? I'm like, come on, Ahmad Bell. Just get it off your chest, man. I'm with Javi, right? What did he say? Let me see. Jose says, I'm with Javi. Parsons will have Purdy scared off his game. I'm telling you, man. They're gonna have to go max protection. I'm telling you right now. They're gonna have to go max protection.
So
So
let me see. Let's give some love to TikTok, right? Because we got a good crowd in tuning in. It says a 49er faithful. He just checked in, just say good luck next year. Uh, El Jiffy says, so if the Cowboys lose, what will happen to your coach? And Urban 3023, unfortunately, you got the Niners, right? So he's responding back to El Jiffy. I'm sorry, guys, your energy is off. No, okay, no excitement in our voice. What?
what is he talking? Who is this guy?
Madres. I don't know. Can you see it?
Madres. Who is he? A Cowboy fan?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
It doesn't matter, right?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, man? What y'all don't understand? I work all day. I work all day and do this, man. So whatever.
Hey.
Oh, he said, hell yeah, I am. Madres.
What do you mean? What do you mean our energy's off? Our energy's always on point, baby.
It
Always
is.
on point, man.
Hobby. What? Let me see. Hold on. We got some new ones. Brian says that is saying something. At least not Buffalo was supposed to be deleted. Real deal. Oh, Jesus. Javi sounds more confident than Jerry and Cowboys winning. Come on, Jerry.
I need more, bro.
Animo, bro. We got this.
I feel very confident. I'm
Cowboy
not
Nation getting 6.
Chase for Sace, man. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was kind of cool, man. Well, I mean, the Spurs are kind of like in that same situation. That's where we got it from. Was the Spurs, right? Chase for Sace. Niners are coming to tear up the Cowboys. Okay. Hey, you're a Chicano, man. You should be like, I don't know, man.
So honestly, is that a Silva 569? Do you think Cowboys defense will stop Niner offense? You know what, man? I think it's honestly, in my opinion, I think it's gonna come down to the quarterbacks, man. I think that's what it's really gonna do. And maybe I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that Purdy's inexperience in the playoffs is gonna come to formation, man, on Sunday. I really do think that. And I think that is gonna be the key to the game. And I think Dan Quinn's gonna come up with a great game plan.
Don't we want them to keep on tuning in? So don't.
Okay, got it. Let me not
spill all the beans. You know what I mean?
got it.
You're getting them gold, man. And then you know what
Got it.
they're gonna do? They're gonna go and post it. This is what they said. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Get me?
Brian says, and so is Josh Allen. I mean, he is the underdog. Yeah. All right, Ahmad Bell. Check this out. You ready?
Let's hear it.
They have played some of the top defenses, but not the balance of top offense and D first. Of all we played 6 games against the remaining 8 teams, we are 4-2. They have played one of them and lost by 21.
That's effing G, man. I love it. That's facts right there. Because it was the Chiefs. They lost to the Chiefs, and I think who was the other team that we talked about yesterday? Chiefs were the only one with a real winning record, and they lost.
They got demolished 44-23.
It is what it is, man. That defense didn't show up. So you're absolutely right on that little teaser about what it's going to come down to, or what the game's going to come down to.
The Chiefs did put it on them, man.
I mean, who do you like better, Patrick Mahomes or Brock Purdy?
Yeah, they did, and they lost to the Atlanta Falcons too, didn't they?
The Falcons got him, man, with the RPOs. They got him slipping. Real deal. Hey, that's a great. I love it. Oh, he still has some more to go. All right. At last, I can say Brady sucks, and I can actually be right. Yes, finally, man. And what a great ending. Because if he retires, man, damn, man, he went out on a sour note. So I love you, Cowboys, for doing that, man. You made this Tuesday so much easier. You made this week so much more easier, man. What do you guys think about Maher, man? He's new. Welcome. We appreciate you. We hope you subscribe, you like, and share.
Hey, I like it. Damn it, boy.
I like the name too. It's kind of clever. What do you guys think of Maher? Man, you know what? We've seen it, man. I mean, Dak had a crappy game against the Commodes, right? Yes or no?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not too worried about Maher, man. I'm really not. I'd rather just miss the extra point than not score touchdowns.
Well said. Nobody else said that. Everybody just wanted to just cut him.
Now we got to keep him, man. He's been too good all year.
2,200 likes. We appreciate that on TikTok. I'm not. Part 2. We confused the GOAT. Translation, the greatest of all time. Tom Brady was confused. So what do you think is going to happen to Purdy?
Do you have the...
Yeah. I mean, I got to read it, though. I got to read it. So we confused the GOAT. Right? And then Tom Brady was confused. So what do you think is going to happen to Brock Purdy? He's gone, man. He's gone. I love it. My roommate is an Eagles fan, and I just challenged him that the Eagles are going to lose. The Eagles are going to lose to the Cowboys, man. Hey, I'll take that, but I would take that bet in a heartbeat. The Niners, of course, we gotta get back.
Somebody said Brady's going to the XFL on TikTok.
They're savages, man.
You guys are bad, man.
I love it though, man.
That was madres. That's funny, man.
He's just being a troll, isn't he?
He is, man.
Uh,
Just calm down, bro.
Jose Pais. I think it's not a matter of stopping their offense, but to slow them down and frustrate them. I think you're right, man. I think that's almost like
Yep.
of basically what their defense do is they suffocate people and bunch of check downs and just get them out of the game, and then from there they fluster them. You start seeing mistakes happen, and it just takes them out of the game, and it's almost like a mental thing. So Robert, the Bears also, yeah, they did lose to the Bears. He's talking about the Niners.
Yep.
What's up? Love the content. Much love from Laredo, Texas. Hey,
Laredo.
Casper, hopefully you stay, bro. Hopefully you stay. Hopefully you subscribe, you like, and clicked on the notifications to let you know when we're live.
The next comment's funny.
Is it Ahmed's comment or on TikTok?
No, it's Robert. No, it's on. You'll see it. Go ahead. Not that one. The next one. The next one.
I saw
You
it,
saw
man.
it?
I saw it. Ahmad says number 3. They will try to run the to the corners, and the difference between us and them is our safeties. We help stop their running game. Their safeties not so much, because to funga, right? It's almost like almost like if I'm saying fungus, right? Like, let's just call him fungus, right? What fungus does is he helps out in the back end because of what their lack of corners can do for them, right? So Ahmad, great point on your point 3. I want to hear what he has to say at the very end. This is why I was laughing. Jerry, change your shirt, bro. No, eches la sal. In other words, don't give the Cowboys the bad luck. It's vice versa, Robert. I've noticed that when I wear the opposing team's colors, specifically on a Wednesday, they lose. So yeah, real deal. I sure wouldn't want Maher kicking my balls. Ouch. The only team that could legit run the ball was the Raiders, and the Raiders ran for 135 yards. You see, this is called context. So if you guys want to be a troll, bring context like this, and we're not calling Ahmad a troll by any means of the imagination, but he's given us facts. Raiders ran 135 yards.
I saw the film, man. They got bullied, bro.
Dude, I'll tell you this much right now. You know what? The Niners just got Josh Jacobs a nice contract in the offseason, bro. That 77-yard average on the D is in trouble, man. I love it too.
Ahmed Bell. I like Ahmed Bell. Ahmed Bell, you need to come on every night, man.
You do, man. You've been, we need that consistency, baby.
Damn it, boy.
Yeah, boy. Purdy is not a top quarterback like they say he is. And boys, get ready. We are going to the Super Bowl. Much love. Hey, appreciate that. Round of applause. I love the energy, man. I could feel the energy to that comments. Because we need Stephen A, Stupid, and Mike Carver doing the broadcast this week for the game. That would be a WWE worthy, man. It looks like, what did you say about that show, though?
The first take?
Yeah, first take with Stephen A and Michael Irvin.
Hey, honestly, man, I think Stephen A. Smith has found his I don't know if you want to call it Robin to Batman or
Batman and Robin, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he found Michael Irvin. I think that's his next dude, man, honestly. And I liked Max. He was okay, but I don't think he was it. Since Skip Bayless, I think Michael Irvin's it for Stephen A, man. He likes Michael Irvin for sure.
Hey, they go good together too.
They do.
And I love it too, because you need that Cowboys presence. Casper, gracias, canales. I did subscribe and I will stay. Much love, man. We appreciate that, man. Ahmad says, bottom line, Purdy throws 2 picks, gets sacked 4 times. Oh, damn. You're already coming strong with it. Where okay, so you found the weakness, or you just saying that the stunts are gonna get that offensive line, because that offensive line is pretty stout. We're gonna talk about them tomorrow. I'll tell you this: Trent Williams is solid, man. He can.
Madres is going out of control on TikTok, man. Yeah, he's like, we are 5-3 over all the playoffs with the Santa Clara Hyenas.
What? Oh.
He's crazy, man.
That's what they call themselves? No.
That's what he said. The Santa Clara Hyenas. That's what he calls them. That's weird. I never heard that.
I've never heard that either.
That's a good one, though, Madres. That's pretty good.
That is good. Somebody's actually laughing at it. Mr. Lawrenson is laughing at it.
That is pretty
It
funny,
is
man. I'm
funny.
not gonna lie.
Just laughing at the comment. Dallas should think about running Davis more this game. He has a burst and strength. He really does, and that's
Let's
your guy.
go. That's my guy, Malik
Guy.
Davis, baby.
Look, he said, "What's up? It's me. What we talking about today?" Well, we broke down we broke down the defense for the 49ers. I mean, we practically cracked the code, and we told you exactly how it runs. So yeah, you missed it, man. You should definitely go back and watch it and share it with anybody. Cowboys cheerleaders are still the best. Man, it never gets old, man. Never gets old. Uh,
Is he new?
I believe so. Let's go around
Yeah.
the clock, man. Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the party. If Dak plays like he did against the Bucks, the game, it shouldn't be too difficult.
You're right, man. If Dak plays like that on Sunday, no bueno, man. I mean, honestly, if he does play like that on Sunday, not just the NFC, man. I think the whole NFL.
The whole NFL. You said this on. It was the Saturday kickoff special. No, was it Saturday or Sunday? When did we do the kickoff? When we had Ram on
Saturday.
Saturday. You specifically said it's weird, right? When Dak gets hot, and you can finish the rest. What did you say about Dak? Just so because we have a large crowd on.
When he gets hot, man, he can't stop him. He's like, I don't know what it is. It is weird, man. Like he won't stop. Like most quarterbacks, maybe they go for like 8 or 9 in a row and then they'll miss like 4 or 5. I mean, he's gone like 24 in a row before.
Against the Eagles.
I'm just saying, man, like he has that. But at the end of the day, man, we got to see it Sunday, man. We got to see it Sunday.
That's what it comes down to, man.
Hey, at the end of the day, y'all light your velas. Freaking wear your favorite socks.
Man,
don't wash your socks. Don't wash your underwear. Whatever it is that you do, you do that voodoo that you do so well.
I'll tell you this much right now, man. If it does come down to kind of like the teaser that you already kind of gave away, the quarterbacks, who do you like better, Purdy or locked in Dak or a hot
now,
Dak?
I think, after seeing Dak all these years, he I don't know what it is, man. There's something different about Dak. I don't know what it is, man. I think he's locked in. I think because at the end of the day, man, you hear all this stuff. You're a Dallas Cowboy quarterback. You hear it. Oh, you're not that good. You're not this. And, you hear it everywhere. I don't care who you are. He's going to get to him, man. He's a Cowboys quarterback. I think he's just tired, man.
I think he is tired.
I think he's tired.
I think he's tired of not getting to the dance and not being in the Super Bowl. More importantly, not tired of hearing. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's tired of hearing all the nonsense, right? But it's pushing him to become better, and that's what's awesome. And then look at Casper Santa Clara Skonkas.
You guys are crazy, man.
I love it, man. Skonkas. I haven't heard that in forever. I think McCarthy should come out with a Tom Landry hat and light it up. Oh, damn, that would be kind of cool, man. Damn. Mystic and a little bit of nostalgia, right? Yeah. He comes from nothing. He hungry. Yeah, he does, man. In both cases technically, right? Because I mean, number one, Brock Purdy had to make the team. So, lastly, if you notice, Tank didn't play a lot last week. Why? Because he's better against the run. Also, Gallimore is back, and Watkins is too. Hankins is balling. Yes, and we got LVE back, man. And damn, LVE showed up, man. I'll tell you this much right now. I love it, especially when we heard Dan Quinn saying he wasn't going to make any changes to the defense. And what did he do? He brought the corners down, and they got some hands on these wide receivers. They got him off. And the moment that Tom Brady saw that they were playing off, Tom Brady was able to take advantage. So I love it that Dan Quinn is making the adjustments. I see what you're talking.
You know what's crazy? When we get our call-ins, Ahmad Bell has to call in.
Oh yeah, man, you're gonna have to call in. Ready to prove the world wrong. It feels like it at this point, man. It's like it's everybody else.
It feels like everybody's against us, man. It's all good.
It's
Cowboys. All good, man.
Cowboys against the world. Saw the weather today, and I'm yes. Are you talking about the Santa Clara weather? Damn it. What do you guys think about Kellen Moore play calling? Will there be change towards the run style or do we stick to the passing game? It's a good
I think you
question.
can't. I can't. I don't think you can do that against this team as much as you want to. You have to stay disciplined yourself. You have to run the ball. If this defense makes you one dimensional, it's over, man. It's not good. This defense, you have to keep them on their toes, man. They have to feel like you're gonna run every time, or they got to be basically to the point where they don't know what you're gonna do. If they do know, it's over, man.
I
It's
will take
over.
I want to add to this, right? And Ram brought this out. He says, have you noticed when Dak gets locked in, it's when they use him in the actual play calling. And he
Yep.
says specifically when he's using his legs. And you know what? When when he used his legs against the Bucks, he looked damn good. And you know what? That could be the X factor against this solid defense that the Cowboys will be facing. Tyler Smith has been great for our O line, man. He's been great all season, and you know what? He had a great game against the Bucks.
He did.
I think
He
we've
really did.
we've already stressed enough of that. Tyler should have been the first offensive lineman selected in this last draft.
Oh
My,
yeah.
my point is Quinn is in his bag. Hey, he's ready to get the head coaching job, man. Monday night, the game seemed slow down for Dak, and he was able to see everything. He looked different, man.
He
I
did.
mean, just he was
Yep.
laser focused and on point. My last point is the version of the Cowboys hate losing. They have a point to prove. They know they shouldn't have lost last year. Great
That's
point.
true. I
It's
said
important.
that too. They shouldn't have lost.
They shouldn't have lost.
They
20,
know it, man. The
and the score
taste.
23-17, right?
Yep. They're tasting it in their mouth, man. They want
It's
this bad.
it's there, man, and it's basically the entire team that.
Just so y'all know, Niners fans, the real hot boys are coming to town.
Yes, sir. Let's bring that back, man. It was funny how media was saying Cowboys can't play on grass. Laugh aloud. Now they can. Who's crazy, right? Jose Pais. LV obviously studies film, so he will be ready to get them boys in the right place.
Yeah, he
Yes, man.
will.
Miss Wallace,
Miss Wallace.
America's team. America's team. I love it. Man.
Oh,
Pressure wasn't getting to Dak, and he saw the field so clearly. But if the Niners line gets there early, what's the game plan after that?
I think honestly for us, man, we have to like chip them, chip Bosa, chip the outsides, kind of maybe I'm not gonna say full max protection, but kind of semi chip, have one back, kind of help that get in rhythm first, and then from there we can go from there. But you have to get your quarterback in rhythm, man, right from the beginning. But you got to help him.
And we had the tight ends, and we seen that
Yep.
package, and man, that thing is unstoppable.
Yep.
Bobby Snoopy, right? Round of applause, thank you for joining the stream. And hopefully you stay by. Oh, don't be surprised if the Giants win. It's super hard to beat a team 3 times unless you're way better than that team, and the Eagles aren't. Man, I love them.
Everybody's been saying like the way these teams playing the Giants,
Yeah,
the Eagles better be, and the Eagles barely beat them with all the backups. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting.
it is gonna be interesting. Don't forget that star, that logo, right? Star, low 50 stars on that flag, several million stars in the galaxy. You tell me, man.
That's funny. I like that, Brian.
Not, are you saying they're not just America's team, they're the world's team, right?
That's it.
NLM Cowboys win pattern got me a little nervous. Not gonna lie, I love it, man, because it looks like it's coming true, man. 4 games, man. That's the next pattern.
That is weird, though.
It is weird. 4-2-1,
It's such a weird pattern.
4-2-1, 4-2-1.
I
And
wonder
right
if
now
that's
we're
ever
in the-
happened in the NFL.
That is something that can't be scripted, man. And if it does, that's gonna be one hell of a script that was written. I'll
That
tell you that
is.
much right now. Los Cowboys tirando puro palo in San Fran. In other words, he said,
man.
basically, for those that don't speak Spanish, he just said it's gonna be a slugfest in Santa Clara. Tight ends have to shine for us also.
Yes.
I mean,
Yep.
hey, Ram almost had it. His bold prediction, he almost had
He
it.
did. He almost had it. He had
He said 2
two.
tight ends by a tight end. He had 2, and they're nice, man. They're nice patterns. We're gonna break all that down. The offense tomorrow, man. PPC, yeah, you know me. Let's go, 49ers. They said what is coming is gonna smack you in your face, like a wake-up call. In other words, as we say, and you will see it live on Sunday. Super Bowl will be here, and it's coming for the Dallas Cowboys. Real deal. Yeah, the whole grass thing was stupid. I mean, we were up by 20 on Green Bay and 17 against the Jacksonville. You see that? That's context right there. That's amazing context. So all those people are saying that this is exactly what we should be rebuttaling back, right? Yeah, I don't even know why they made the grass thing a thing. How about the Cat Ferguson straight fire? Schultz is starting to be a win like with his slow wheels, man.
But
I think Ferguson's just kind of very elusive though.
Ferguson's faster than I thought.
Yeah, man, he is. And it's
He
crazy
is.
because they're identical, like as far as body and wingspan and all that. It's like
He's just faster.
I think he's gonna be a replica of Schultz. Eagles lost their flame after Hurts got hurt, and they haven't looked good since. Giants have a shot, man.
He's right about that, man.
And
They
it's
just
never.
they just it looks like they just lost their swagger a little bit or something like I don't like he's right, man.
I will tell you this: Slay got burned by Kenny Galladay, who had not even scored a touchdown all
Touchdown.
year.
Yep.
So that's why I didn't really put Slay up there. Yeah, I know he been a pretty good corner all his career, but that Giants game, I'm pretty sure that left a little sour taste in them Giants, and they probably want to win this one too. And what better way? You go in, you prove that you're worthy of being in the playoffs, and then now the Eagles come out to play, and like you said, the Eagles kind of they had to take the week off because they earned it, right? And but imagine the Giants go to the Super Bowl instead of the top three teams in the NFC. That would be kind of a weird situation, but I don't foresee that happening. I watched film on Purdy against the blitz from Washington and the Raiders. When the blitz clues aren't obvious, Purdy looks like a rookie, man. You're absolutely correct. We're gonna break this down tomorrow, man. So I hope that all of y'all that are tuned in, you go in our link in our bio if you're on TikTok. Of course, just join and subscribe, and we're gonna talk about this. I mean, today's breakdown was awesome, man. That cover 6 is disguised in cover 2, cover 3 looks. I mean, we know what to expect. We've been obviously studying the tape. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, and Buffalo, New York. Oh, okay, and Buffalo, New York. But I always liking the Cowboys ever since I was knee high to a grasshopper. It's
You know
hilarious.
what's funny? I'm gonna put this out. I don't care what anybody says. Buffalo is the real New York team. Just
Dang.
throwing that out there. But anyways, people know what I'm saying.
No, Buffalo is Buffalo, man.
Yeah.
Slay is old and getting tired. He
Real
is
deal.
getting old, man, and she's getting burned. But yeah, maybe he is tired. With the Stars, true diehard Dallas fan, all the way to the Stars, Maverick, Rangers, and of course the Cowboys. Wow, you
Oh,
actually
he's
are.
all yeah.
He's probably a native there in the Dallas Fort Worth area. Maybe Slay and Brady can join the Washington Piggies next year. or let's say the Las Vegas Raiders, right? Because that's the rumor mill. Already, Brian Stokes.
That's funny.
That is hilarious, man. But damn, I had a ton of fun today, man. That's it
Hey,
for
all
us,
I
guys.
gotta say, man, is I appreciate it. Thanks for joining the podcast, man. We really do appreciate everybody. We're having fun. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, I can't hate the Niners, man. You know what I'm
And
saying? Y'all are a good team, but unfortunately on Sunday, got some revenge coming, man. So hate to say it that way. And we're supposed to turn the other cheek? Not
correct.
on not on Sunday.
Not on Sunday, man.
Not on
I'm
Sunday.
sorry, man. There is a thing they call karma, man. It does exist, and unfortunately, it's coming for you guys, right? Let
What
me
did he
see. Like,
say?
we got a couple of last little things that kind of squirmed in, right?
What did
How can I connect with y'all? Shoot us an email, the cowboycast at gmail.com. And then from there we'll be able to talk fast. I mean, or stay in touch. Javier, I want to see you talking talking
they,
smack after the win.
I don't think he said that.
Yeah, well, I had to kind of censor
Yeah,
it.
I got you. I got you.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe we should go live on those last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, maybe like a little watch along. We do the post game already for everybody, so maybe, man, we'll see. Um, Word on the street is that people think Quinn has some tricks still up his sleeve for the Niners, man.
I believe it. I believe
Hey,
it.
we're gonna break down. We're gonna break
That's
down.
why I wanted to say something, but Jerry stopped me.
Yeah, I was like, no, we still got the rest of the week to kind of get in. I think this game came down on the I think this game comes down to on the how
How
the Cowboys come out in the first half and how the Niners respond because the Niners have been more of a second half team.
they have, man. They
I
are a
mean,
second half team.
well said. I mean, look at it. They were down by what was it? A point, 17-16 at the
Yeah.
half. So and they had to really come to life. Arriba Cowboys Nation. Come on, that means let's go Cowboys Nation. It's just I translated in Spanish. Tequila shots. That's what they're saying you need to go off on Sunday with.
Ooh,
You,
I think
you got to ask for
I got
PTO
some
on
back
Mondays, man.
there. I might have to, man.
Good show, man. Hey, we appreciate you. This is nothing without you guys, man. I'm telling you guys right
That's
now.
it.
Later, bros. Thank you. Hey, great. Hey, it was a great one, man. Good show, guys. See you all soon. Okay. Hey, tomorrow, man. He goes, I'll hit you up on the gram. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right.
Yep.
All right, guys. Hey, we appreciate you. TikTok. We'll see you guys tomorrow, mañana. Hey, be kind to each other too. And YouTube, we love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Offense.